Michaelnagar Shikha Niketan Higher Secondary Government Sponsored Co-ed English Medium School has taken an excellent initiative of teaching and make our students learn day-to-day lessons through audio and video in our YouTube channel. Teachers of all the subjects are working hard to enhance these online classes in the midst of this pandemic situation. It is a request to all the teachers, students and guardians to click the bell icon and subscribe our channel.
Hello everyone, today we are going to start the chapter Work, Power and Energy. So what do you mean by work? In our daily life we do so many things like swimming, dancing, working, drawing, etc. So all these are works, but in the scientific term they are not work. They are absolutely work, they are definitely work, but in the scientific term they are not work. In science, work is only said to be done when there is some displacement of the object. Suppose there is a chair present in the corner of your room. You have taken the chair and placed it in the front of the door. Then the position of the chair is changed. So there is a displacement of the chair, and you have the displacement is done by some external agent. The chair has no energy by itself, that it is moving by its own. So there is some external energy that is changing the position of the chair. You are changing the position of so you are the agent who is applying some force on the chair. Now you are doing the work. So work is basically said to be done when due to an application of force on a body there is the actual displacement of the body. Suppose this is a point object, there is a ball, and I have applied force F on the ball and there is movement of the ball. The ball is now here. The ball is now here. The person have thrown the ball. Suppose the person have thrown the ball by applying F amount of force and the ball is moved at this point. So the displacement of the ball, the ball at first at the position A, at the point A, and now this is at point B. So the displacement of the ball is equal to AB. Displacement can be denoted by the symbol D, and the applied external force by the agent, applied external force is F. This force is a vector quantity, displacement is also a vector quantity. So displacement D is a vector quantity and force is also a vector quantity. So now what is the expression of work done? Work done is force applied, that means applied force in the direction where the object is moved, force into displacement. I am writing here only force into displacement is the expression of work done. So work done is equal to F vector into D vector, where W is basically F vector into D vector, F into D. If I remove this vector symbol, this is only W is equal to FD. W is equal to FD. Now, the unit of work done. So work done is what type of quantity? As we can see that force and displacement, both of them are vector quantities, but work is a scalar quantity. Though this is a product of vector quantity, this is a scalar quantity. So work is a scalar quantity. This is very important question. Mention one physical quantity that is the product of two vector quantities. So the quantity, the answer will be work done. Work done is a scalar quantity. Now, what is the unit of work done? Unit of work done. Two types of unit. One is SI unit of work done. SI unit of force is Newton and displacement is meter. So the SI unit of work done is Newton meter. Now another name of Newton meter, the symbol of Newton meter is Nm, short name. Now another name of Newton meter is Joule. So we can write Newton meter or Joule. Now what do you mean by Joule? I have written here Joule is the SI unit of work done. So what is the meaning of Joule? 1 Joule means when an object is displaced 1 meter distance, and 1 meter, it is displaced 1 meter with by the applied force of 1 Newton. So when then the amount of work done by the agent is known as 1 Joule. So basically 1 Joule is equal to 1 Newton into 1 meter. So when the object is displaced 1 meter due to the application of force of 1 Newton, then in the direction, the object is displaced in the direction of the applied force, then the work done is 1 Joule. Next, CGS unit. SI unit is known as practical unit also. This is absolute unit also. SI unit, Joule is absolute unit. Absolute unit is also Joule. Next is CGS unit. In CGS unit, unit of force, we have to write it by definition. So by definition we know F is equal, unit of F is dyne, and unit of displacement, that means centimeter. So dyne centimeter. There is no other name of dyne centimeter. Oh no, there is another name of dyne centimeter, that is arc. 1 Joule is equal to, now we have to establish a relationship between Joule and arc. So CGS, simply SI unit of work done is Joule and CGS unit of work done is arc. Now the relationship between SI and CGS unit. We know that in SI system, unit of work done is Joule, and 1 Joule is equal to 1 Newton into 1 meter. Now in CGS system, 1 Newton is equal to 10 to the power 5 dyne, and 1 meter is equal to 10 square centimeter. So 10 to the power 7, this is, it becomes 10 to the power 7 dyne centimeter or 10 to the power 7 arc. Dyne centimeter can be replaced by arc. So the relation between Joule and arc is, 1 Joule is equal to 10 to the power 7 arc. Okay. Next, how many types of work done are there? There are 2 types of work done. Now, types of work done. There are 2 types of work done. First one is positive work. Positive work. So the direction of the work displaced, the direction of the displacement of the object is very essential when we are discussing work done. Suppose this is the object. When it is when a force of F vector applied on the object, it displaces in this position. So it displaced in the direction of the applied force. The force acts at this direction, the object displaces at this direction. So this is known as when the object is displaced in the direction of applied force, then positive work is done by the force. For example, we can take the example as, suppose stone is released from a particular height. So from your roof you are releasing one stone. So the stone is dropping to the ground. So the stone is dropping to the ground. This is ground level, this is ground, and this is roof of your home from which you have released a stone. So this is the stone. this is coming to the ground. So we know that the gravitational force acts downwards, earth pulls every object towards its center. So that's why the stone is reaching to the ground due to the force of gravity, due to the gravitational force. So gravitational force acts downwards and the direction of stone is also downward position. So the positive work is done here because displacement of the object and the direction of the force is in the same direction. When both of them are in the same direction, then positive work is done by the agent. Here the agent is you, someone is dropping the stone. So the work done by the agent is positive. Okay, this is the example of positive work done. Next, we are taking one example of negative work done. Negative work done. Negative example of negative work done, just its opposite. When the object, you are throwing one object, suppose you are throwing the ball into upward position to the sky, you are throwing the ball to the sky. So the object is, this is ground level and you are standing here and you are throwing the ball to upward position. So the ball is moving to this height, about a certain height. Above a certain height the ball is moving. Suppose the ball is moving to h height, h meter distance, covered h meter. So when the direction, we know that the gravitational force acts towards downward position, but the object, that means here the object is stone, stone is going to the upward position because you have applied force in the opposite of gravitational force. Gravitational force always, force due to gravity always act downward, but the stone is moving to upward position. So the direction of the displacement of the object is in the opposite side of the direction of the force. That's why the negative work is done. So when you are going from second floor of a staircase to the ground floor, you are doing positive work done because you are coming downward position. But when you want to move, you want to go from ground floor to second floor, then you are doing positive work done. Then you are doing negative work done because you are moving upward, and when you are coming downward, then you are doing positive work done. Okay. Now there is another part of force when no work force is done. No work force, that means the force is applied but no work is being done by the agent. We can consider this case. We know that earth rotates around the sun. So this is sun and this is earth. So the displacement of the earth will be in this position. The displacement of the earth will be in this position, and the sun tries to move the earth, tries to attract the earth towards its center. This force is known as centripetal force. By the centripetal force, the sun tries to attract the earth. This force is known as centripetal force, and this is the displacement of the earth because earth moves, earth revolves around this orbit. So this is the displacement of earth. We can see that the angle between the displacement of the earth and the centripetal force given by the sun is 90 degrees. So remind again, we have to remember the formula of work done. Work done means W is equal to F vector into D vector. So this is basically Fd cos theta. Fd cos theta means when there is a direction, there is an angle. If the angle between the applied force and the displacement of the object is theta, then the amount of work done will be Fd cos theta. Suppose this is the object, we have applied force someone is applied force in this direction and the object moves in this direction. So this is D, this is F, the angle is theta. So when this situation arises, the amount of force will be calculated by a particular formula, that is Fd cos theta. This is Fd cos theta. So here theta means the angle generated by the applied force and the displacement. So the arms of the angle, two arms of the angle, one is the applied force and another arm is the displacement. So here we can see this is the applied force arm and this is the displacement arm, and the angle is 90 degrees. So the cos theta, though you don't know what is sine, cos, tan, but you have to remember this formula, and in the next classes you will know about this. So Fd cos theta, cos 90 means 0. The value of this cos 90 is 0. So when this is multiplied by 0, we will get W is equal to 0. So there is no work done when the earth revolves around the sun. There is no work done by the centripetal force of the sun. So this is an example of rotational motion by the earth around the sun, where no work is actually done. There is another case where zero work can be done. Zero work, actually this is also same just like before, that no work is being done here also, but the case is slightly different. In the last case we have seen that the displacement is done, work is also done, but due to the angle theta, W becomes 0. But here an object is moving in circular path. This is a circular path. Suppose you are cycling around a circular park. Okay, so this object start its journey from the position A, and after covering the distance, whole path circumference, it is coming again to this position. So the actual displacement is 0. We know that displacement means final position minus initial position. So as the final position of the object and the initial position of the object is same, the object is starting point and ending point is same, so no displacement is done. So the actual displacement is 0. So work done, we know work done is equal to F into D, F into 0. So this is a case of zero work done, as you are spending energy for covering the distance, but no work, mathematically no work is done by yourself. Another case of this, another example of this, when you are pushing one massive wall, you are pushing a great wall, but there is no displacement. Suppose a large stone, you are pushing one large stone, this is a large stone, someone is pushing the stone. The stone will not be displaced by this agent, so there is no displacement, no work done, no displacement, no work done. So these are the types of work done.
Michael Shiksha Niketan Higher Secondary Government Sponsored Co-ed English Medium School has taken an excellent initiative of teaching and make our students learn day-to-day lessons through audio and video in our YouTube channel. Teachers of all the subjects are working hard to enhance these online classes in the midst of this pandemic situation. It is a request to all the teachers, students and guardians to click the bell icon and subscribe our channel.